Alright guys, starting this vlog on a very positive note. First thing first, what a performance by Hima Das. She's the first Indian to win gold in the Junior World Athletics Championship. So proud. Here in the Indian community, there was a lot of discussions happening. Also, I was talking to my Americans and some of the German friends that how this all took place and how when the national anthem went on, she started crying out of emotions for the country a person can have. Yeah man, I mean lots of love. I'm sure it has already happened. This is something which is late I'm addressing here on my YouTube channel. Other than that, here yesterday, it was Sunday, Berliners were right in front of Brandenburger Tor enjoying the football, and finally France won the championship. Here's how it looked like. What's up BEATNIKERS, welcome back to my channel once again. If you're new here, consider subscribing because I feel that my goal is to bring you the most delicious thinking and enhance your intellect to escape velocity. Let's start today's day. Alright, so for today's topic is very straightforward. First things first, this whole reason to make this video is so that I can show you guys how to file student in work, this organization who provides accommodation in a very subsidized price, how to fill the application for them. So stay tuned, this is what the whole video is about. See, the other thing what I want to talk about in this video is something which is a very serious problem which I've encountered in the last 8 to 9 months since the time we have started JNM Education. This whole machine which gets people admission and getting them their visas done. The whole process, if you look at the timeline, which is filing of application, getting admission, getting their blocked account done, getting their visas done, finally coming here in Germany, then settling it down, finding a house, opening, unblocking the blocked account, and all the other paperwork. Finding accommodation is one of the most dreadful thing what I've seen so far, because one, it hits you with the financial repercussions. You have to be ready with it. So not just blocked account is going to work for you. In this whole thing, the major question which arises is, sure, if there is a problem, then what is the alternative accommodation facilities available here in Germany till the time you get, because you're not going to get student in work room immediately once you file the application. It takes at least 2 to 3 or 4, at least 5-10 months depending on which area you're applying and which location in Germany you're applying. What concerns me the most is the initial days, first 2, 3, 4 months. Now here in JNM Education we provide two major services. One is getting admissions and visas done. The other service which we provide is getting settled package. In this getting settled package, this is where we help students to get accommodation, get their paperwork done, get everything what it takes them to settle down here completely in Germany. Even for us, it's such a major issue, but we are trying to somehow figuring out how we can manage all these things. We have our connections, we have our network of people here in Germany, not just in Berlin, but everywhere. You name a town, we have something to do with it because we are running a business. That's why. There are people working for all these things. Now, you being a student sitting in India or elsewhere in the world, trying to manage this whole facade of how do I get my accommodation after landing, either you're left with few options, which is going to hotel or going to hostels. Just to make your life a little easy is I'm going to link some of the links which I recommend that may be helpful in the last minute. If you don't have any accommodation, these things can be helpful. This is a situation which everybody is dealing, not just students but anyone who comes to this country. Make sure that whichever city you're going, you're in contact with the community in that city. Whether you're from India, then look out for Indians in Stuttgart, Indians in Cologne, Indians in any of the smallest town where you're going. There's always a community there who's ready to help you out in any such problems. So to begin with, what I want you to do is go on this website. What you see, I'm going to link it in the description. Alright, once you're there in this website, you will see the similar page. There's a menu on top. Under menu, what I want you to do is go under housing. The moment you come here, under housing there is subcategories. Under that, I want you to go to apartments. Once you are in the apartments, you see housing sorted by university, municipal district, map, show all. I mean, show all, it doesn't make sense because you're already not in the country and you don't know the city. So it's going to be so vague to go ahead and select random Wohnheim, which is hostel. What I want you to do is, the simplest way, what I feel is, go to university. The moment you press this, you will see the list of universities in the city of Berlin. Now go ahead and select which one is yours. For a quick example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Humboldt University. All right. Now these are the list of Wohnheims which are affiliated to Humboldt University. Not as an affiliated, but it's easily accessible to university if you stay in any of these Wohnheims. All right. For a quick example, let's get into one of the dormitories. Once you're here, this is under housing. Now there's room for 2 person, apartment for 1 person, apartment for 2 or more person. You see all this information. Let's take a legitimate example. So apartment for 1 person, total number of rooms they have for 1 person is 513. You see these icons there: shower, kitchen and bathroom. 1 person can stay. Living area is 18 to 33 square meter, and the rent starting is, as I told you, it normally doesn't exceed from 200 to 250 or 300 maximum. In this case it's 225 to 290 euros depending on the area you go with, right? This is where the important part comes in. Waiting time up to 2 or 3 semester. Wow, right? So this is why we have to rush. So it just says here, living in single flat with private pantry and a bathroom / toilet, pantry with stove and fridge. Great. On the right hand side, it's going to say where is it located in Berlin city, who is responsible in student and work office with their number. It also says where is the address where you can go and meet the representative of student and work. There's a number for Hausmeister. It says which is the nearest S-Bahn or U-Bahn, which are the universities nearby. So there's ASH, HTW, HTW and HUB. You can also look where is it in the map, and then you can go on the information just to it also says photo gallery, how does it look like from outside. You see, this is the typical room what I showed you, right? The shelf, cupboard, the table and the mattress, right? This is for double bed. This is the typical bathroom what I already showed you. There's a recreational room there. There's a bar, pool. There's a gym in there, washing area, and then a little bit of outside of the hostel. How does it look like? There's a volleyball court, garden. Nice. So now the point is, how do you apply to such dormitories? What I want you to understand is, beforehand you even go ahead and apply, make sure that you note it down which are the top 3 dormitories you would like to go with. All right, once you have selected 3 top dormitories where you'd like to stay, what I want you to do is, from at the bottom of this website, it says online portal for registration. Clearly press here. This is a very important page. Now on the right hand side you see info to our residence portal, application for admission, login. What I want you to do is go ahead and press application for admission. Now this is where the process starts of filling out the information. All right, very straightforward. Desired rental property. All right, apartment for 1 person, room for 1 person. Do not get confused between room for 1 person, 1 people, and apartment for 1 people. Go for apartment for 1 people, which is 1 person if you don't want to share your apartment with anybody else. Available choices of our student residence. So this is where I want you to go ahead and select the name of the Wohnheim, student dorm 1, 2 and 3 right here. This is where I want you to prioritize your Wohnheim. All right, please make an offer in. All right, so there's also an option if you don't get in any of those top 3 selected, you can go ahead and select that, please make an offer in other accommodations if there are no available rooms in my selected
accommodation. Should the apartment room be furnished? Go ahead and select if you want that. Should the apartment or the room with wheelchair friendly? They have also considered that. You have to go ahead and select your university. Make sure that all the asterisk signs are complete. In our case, it was Humboldt. And then desired date of moving in. It's summer semester or winter semester. Go ahead with winter. Maximum amount of cost for rental. Since you've already seen it while you were selecting all these 3 Wohnheims, so I would rather put it like 250 for now. All right, desired term of lease. For me, for an example, if I'm doing masters, let's put it 24 months. And then you go on filling all this information, personal data, your first name, last name, email address. Make sure your email address is correct. And then go on filling other data like which program are you in, master's program, and then first semester student. And this is where it is important. Your documents should not exceed 500 KB. Okay. Permission to study, the admission letter, what I was talking about. All right, your ID card, your passport, or your picture. And the third document which they ask you is receipt for the payment of first semester fees. You have to upload all these 3 documents right here. And then at the bottom on the right corner, it says submit. Okay, once you send this, you'll receive an email in 5 days saying the confirmation that we have received all your data. So yeah,
that's it from today's vlog. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Peace out.